Thanks for tuning in to the whiteboard briefing for today's workout from CrossFit Amped and CrossFitAmped.com. For the warm-up, we have 3 rounds of 10 dumbbell pike push-ups and 10 alternating V-ups, followed by 30 seconds of rest, into 10 windshield wipers and 10 hollow rocks, followed by 30 seconds of rest. After you finish 3 rounds of that, you're going to take a 2-minute rest and go into 3 rounds of 10 slow Russian twists, 10 straight leg raises, and 10 slow mountain climbers. For those dumbbell pike push-ups, you're going to lay 2 dumbbells on the floor, get your body in a pike position, so that means a 90-degree bend in your hips. You're going to lower yourself down to the ground, making sure you touch the top of your head to the floor nice and gently. Then you're going to press yourself back up. This will be similar to a handstand push-up or one of the scaling options that we use for handstand push-ups, so it will be slightly like an inverted push-up. For the alternating V-ups, we're going to V-up one leg at a time. So you'll start in a nice hollow body position. You'll pick one leg up, touch your hands to your toes, put that leg down, then bring the other leg up. For the windshield wiper, you're going to start lying flat on the floor, bring your feet up to a 90-degree angle, then alternate dropping your feet from side to side, kind of mimicking windshield wiper on your car. Now for that hollow rock, we want to lie on the ground, push our low back into the floor, pick our feet and shoulders off the ground, and rock back and forth. If that's a little bit too challenging, we can tuck our knees to our chest, start in a nice little ball, roll back and forth. Then you can let go of those knees and continue to rock back and forth. Then you can slowly start to extend those legs until you're in a full hollow body position. For those straight leg raises, you're going to lie flat on your back, pick those legs up, making sure you keep your feet together and your toes pointed, come to a 90-degree angle, then lower them back down to the ground. For those slow mountain climbers, you're going to start in a high plank position, that would be the top of a push-up position, and slowly alternate bringing your feet back and forth. Again, we're looking for 3 seconds per rep on that one. For the WOD today, hope you brought your running shoes. Starts with a 1-mile run, and then you'll have 3 minutes to complete 30 push-ups, 20 step-ups, and 10 burpees. Then you're going to go back into another mile run. Now here's the twist with this one, guys. If you finish your 30 push-ups, 20 step-ups, and 10 burpees in that 3 minutes that you have to get it done, you don't need to run the second mile. So that's some incentive to move quickly through these so we don't have to run that. Now that being said, if you do not finish 30, 20, and 10 in that 3 minutes, you're going to be running another mile at the end of this workout. For that push-up, what we're looking to do is start in a high plank with our body in a straight line. So arms are going to be locked out. You'll be in a straight line from shoulder to hips to knee to ankle. You'll lower yourself down to the ground, making sure you touch your chest and hips to the floor. Then you'll press yourself back up, making sure you fully reach lockout with those arms. For those step-ups, we're looking to step up onto a box, a chair, a bench. Anything that you're comfortable stepping up onto will work for today's workout. Make sure when you step onto it, you're getting your entire foot onto that platform, not just your toes. Make sure we're in a stable position at the top, and then lower ourselves back down to the ground. For those burpees, we're going to put our hands on the ground, we're going to jump our feet back, we'll lower ourselves down to the ground, we'll press ourselves back up off the ground, jump our feet back forward, and then stand up and jump. Scaling options for the push-up, we can just put our knees on the floor. If we're doing that, we want to make sure that we're still in a straight line from shoulder to hip to knee. Now the only thing we'll take out of that straight line, we don't have to worry about our ankles. Scaling option for the step up, we can lower the step, or if we don't have something to step up onto, we can do some kind of a lunge. If you're doing lunges, make sure we get a 90-degree angle into each one of those knees. Scaling option for the burpee, we'll do an up-down, so that's a burpee without lowering yourself all the way down to the ground and without a jump. So you'll put your hands on the ground, you'll jump your feet back until you're at the top of a push-up position, then you'll jump your feet back forward and stand right back up. Now for that 1-mile run, it is also 1,600 meters, so if you don't have a straight mile or a measured mile that you can use for that, but you do have a 200, 400, 800 meter run, then you can just do that run as many times as you need to accumulate 1,600. If for some reason we're not running today, our scaling option is going to be 300 jumping jacks for that 1-mile run. Keep in mind, if you finish this, you don't have to do that run or those jumping jacks at the end.
Start standing tall. Jump your feet out as you bring your hands overhead, making sure you stay light on your toes. Step your foot all the way onto the box, making sure you keep your chest up, drive off your back foot, slowly lower yourself down to the ground and alternate legs. Making sure your shoulders and hips and knees and ankles are all in a straight line, lower yourself down to the ground and press yourself up until your arms are locked out, making sure your elbows stay close to your body. One way we can scale this is by putting our hands on a box, takes a little bit of the weight away. The second scaling option is to put our knees on the floor. Either way, we're still in a straight line from shoulders to hips to knees. Start standing straight up, put your hands down on the ground, jump your feet back, lower yourself down, jump your feet forward, stand up and jump.
So the way we want to approach this workout, we want to make sure we pace this run enough so that we have a good amount of energy to get that done in 3 minutes. We don't want to go so hot on the run that we're exhausted right here, because then you're forced to run one more time. We want to do everything that we can to not have to run that last mile. Now, if you do finish this in the 3 minutes, what I would like you guys to do is, for a cool down, go on a little 800-meter walk. So that's a half mile. If you don't finish this within the 3 minutes, that last mile run is going to be kind of your cool down. Got one more little kicker for you with the run. As you can see down there, if you have it, we're going to be wearing a backpack or a weighted vest. Just please make sure you take off that weighted vest before you start your push-ups, otherwise you're going to be in for a rough time. Thanks for making CrossFit Amped your fitness choice of the day. I'll see you next time.